Hey, this is Dylan at Performance Diesel, and today we're going to talk a little bit about our PDI Big Boss tuner. Today we're going to be installing it on a 2019 Freightliner Cascadia, and just want to go over a few of our frequently asked questions to try to make it a simple and smooth install for all of you guys. Inside the package, you're going to see the CARB Executive Order sticker. It's supposed to go with the truck inside of the engine compartment or somewhere that it's accessible if it was ever requested. You're also going to have a quick setup guide. If you ever had any questions while trying to flash the truck or hook up your Big Boss tuner, it has a QR code that you're able to scan. This is the Big Boss monitor. This is going to be used for all of your gauges, your diagnostic tool. You're able to change all of your vehicle settings with this tuner. You're able to leave it in the truck after the truck's been flashed. You can also take it out. Very important part of the Big Boss tuner in order to make sure that you're able to flash it correctly is the diagnostic plug. There's two different plugs that we have. There's a 1939 plug, it's going to be the 9-pin plug, and there's going to be a 6-pin plug that's 1708 communication. The 6-pin plug is going to work in your older version of trucks, and the 9-pin plug is going to work in your newer version. The last item you're going to see in the box is the power cable, which is going to plug from your diagnostic port into your Big Boss tuner. Before we get started and hook it up to the truck, we want to make sure that the truck's in a good location that's going to have good Wi-Fi for the next 45 minutes to an hour. First step in either a truck or a motorhome or whatever we're tuning, we're going to locate the diagnostic port. On this Cascadia, right here on the left-hand side, the 9-pin diagnostic plug is right here in the corner. And there's a twist lock that you'll turn right there to make sure it's securely locked into place. Next, we're going to plug our power cable into the diagnostic port and connect the other end to our PDI monitor. Now that we have the power cable plugged in, it's going to ask us which engine we're going to tune. In this case, we're tuning a 2019 Detroit. What type of Detroit? DD series. You have selected Detroit DD. Is this correct? We're going to hit yes. Which type of vehicle? In this case, it's a truck. Once we get to this screen, it'll ask us all our different information. This is very important to fill out because this is going to be the registration of your Big Boss tuner. This is the PDI user agreement. Make sure to scroll through it and hit accept in the top right corner. So once you've registered the tuner, you're going to need to go into the settings, select Wi-Fi, and you'll select the network, and it will have to be a network that has a Wi-Fi password on it. Once you're connected to the internet, you're able to go into the settings and hit software update. In this case, our device is up to date and we're ready to download the new tune files. The monitor is telling us in the top left corner to turn the key on. And as you can see, it is showing there are new tune files found for this engine and ECM type. Go ahead and hit OK on that. It's now downloading the tune files. It'll show the percentage and make sure that you keep a good Wi-Fi connection at this point. So you should see the yellow download tune file go up to 100 3 different times, and it'll be downloading the stock tune, the economy tune, and a power tune. After that, it'll have an initial restart and your device will power back up. Now that we've downloaded the 3 different tune files, we're going to go into programming. And there's going to be an economy tune, a power tune, and a stock tune. The economy tune is going to be a 10% gain in horsepower and torque over your factory file, and the power tune is going to be a 15% horsepower and torque increase over the factory file. In this Cascadia, we're going to go ahead and install the power tune. It's going to give us a warning that this could take up to 60 minutes. We're going to go ahead and hit yes, but we also want to make sure that it is very important to keep the key on and the engine off. As soon as we've hit yes, the ECM is going to start flashing, and it explains at the top of the screen, do not unplug or cycle key while flashing. Flashing the ECM, depending on which kind of truck we're flashing, this could take anywhere from 10 minutes to 25 or 30 minutes. As soon as the flashing's complete, you're going to see this screen pop up telling us to turn the key to the off position and wait for the countdown. After the countdown is completed, it's going to tell us to turn the key on and press finish. The tuner should restart. If at any time when having the tuner plugged in, you get the warning pop up that says please change polarity of USB cable, simply unplug the cable, flip it upside down, and plug it back in. Now that the flashing has been completed, to make sure that the flash is in the ECM, click on Programming, and it should say Currently Installed Power. With the tune installed, we're now able to go into Gauges, select whichever gauges we want to use. Basically anything that the ECM monitors, the tuner will have a readout for. I'm going to select Pyro. We can also go in, Settings, has a vehicle diagnostic tool. We can start a regen. We can check and clear any fault codes. In your vehicle settings, you're able to click on vehicle settings, change your tire diameter, gear ratio, speed limit, cruise speed limit. If for any reason there was no tune file found when you plugged in your device, when you called in for tech support, you would click on vehicle info and send a PDI tech a picture of the ECM file name and the VIN and all the chassis info. After you've selected the gauges you want to use, you're able to, at this point, either unplug the device if you don't want to use it for gauges and the tune is still going to be in the ECM, or most of our customers like to mount it up on the dash and have it for gauges, a scan tool where you can check and read codes. This mount has a magnet that sticks to the back of the tuner. It'll also come with a magnetic mount that'll stick to anywhere on your dash, windshield, anywhere you decide to place that magnet. That pretty much wraps up how to install the PDI Big Boss tuner. The process is going to be fairly similar on all the different engines we offer it on Detroit, Caterpillar, Cummins, PACCAR engines. You should see about a 15% horsepower and torque increase in the power setting, about 10% better horsepower and torque in the economy setting, and it also gives you an option to flash it back to stock if you ever need to take it out, put it in a different truck. You could flash the original file back into the ECM, take the tuner out and put it in a different truck, but only one truck at a time. Thanks for watching our install video. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call.